Decompression versus inversion table. This is one of the most common questions I get regarding kind of these two therapies. I think they're both great. Do I think they're the same thing? Absolutely not. Do I think they're both helpful? Decompression is a very much souped up version of kind of what would be a traction therapy. Inversion is creating this simple traction. You're hanging by your ankles or your feet, creating a static, continuous traction based on your body weight and the angle of the table. Decompression is called non-surgical spinal decompression. It's been backed by research to create true decompression at the spinal and disc level. It's doing that through kind of a lot of different means. The traction head is continuously monitoring the tension in the rope. That rope is hooked up to you. As you relax, it is detecting less tension. It's going to gobble up that slack and create deeper decompression with the same amount of quote unquote weight or force. Even at the same lower weight continuously over time with repetition, you'll get deeper and deeper traction. We can see this by the gap in the table. We're doing the same weight on the same patient. The gap over time will get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's because we're creating deeper levels of decompression in the spine. But when we're simply hanging, the body it's often with forces around 75 to 200 pounds, depending on your size and table position. At this force, the body is very receptive to the traction, and therefore it tends to guard against it, which lessens the actual true decompression to the point where it's actually not achieving true decompression to a very high level, if at all. Versus with a decompression table, the traction head, it's sensing that tension and we're pulling with far less weight and relaxed. At 30 to 100 pounds, I can create far more true decompression than what anybody will achieve on an inversion table. With a decompression table in kind of that really fancy computer head, it can do static protocols, it can do pulse protocols, or oscillating protocols, all with different targets. These different types of injuries are going to respond to different types of frequencies and back and forth pulls, where we're pulling harder, backing off, or continuously variable, depending on what's going on and the patient. Also, with patient setup and rope angle, I can specifically target different areas of injury. When you are just hanging by your ankles, you're just creating a diffuse force spread over your entire body, including your ankles, your knees, and your hips, sometimes very minimal, delivered to the targeted area. That's why it has to be pulling with a lot higher weight to get minimal benefit. Now, with a decompression table, I can target your L5 disc, or your L2, or your L4, or your L5 on the left, or your L5 on the right, based on how you are set up, the table position. That makes it much more efficient, therefore better, because we're not targeting and stressing kind of bad areas or healthy areas. We're all focusing on just the area that you need. Truly, they're both great therapies. Decompression is just pressing on us all day long. It just feels great to take a load off, get the tension out from shoveling, the tension out from a good workout, the tension from weightlifting, all that stuff. If you want to give decompression a shot, come on in. We'll take some x-rays. We'll do an exam, see if you're a good candidate. If you are, we'll gladly set you up so you can experience the tremendous benefits of spinal decompression therapy.